Hey Lakers fans, welcome back. Today we are diving into some fascinating possibilities for the team and exploring some bold moves that could completely reshape the roster. We all know the offseason is a time for thinking outside the box, and right now, there are some intriguing options on the table that could change the trajectory of the franchise for years to come. One of the most compelling scenarios involves the New Orleans Pelicans draft pick, which is currently in Atlanta's hands. This pick has the potential to be extremely valuable, maybe even the first overall pick in the draft, and it could open doors for the Lakers to make a major impact immediately. The draft class itself is deep, full of talent across multiple positions, which means landing this pick could set up the team for long-term success if managed correctly. The big question is how the Lakers could actually acquire that pick from Atlanta. The Hawks are in a transitional phase themselves, particularly with Trae Young potentially on the move. Reports suggest that Atlanta is actively exploring trade options with Young, which makes this a critical moment for any team trying to negotiate with them. If the Lakers were to approach Atlanta with a strategic proposal, they would need to offer something of immediate value, and that's where Austin Reaves comes into the conversation. Reaves has developed into a player performing at a near all-star level, and his value in the market right now is significant. From Atlanta's perspective, acquiring a player like Reaves could directly address their roster needs while giving them a chance to draft a replacement for Young. Imagine this scenario. The Lakers propose a trade offering Austin Reaves to Atlanta in exchange for the Pelicans' pick, possibly along with additional considerations to balance the deal. This is not just a straight swap. It is about creating leverage. By holding the Pelicans' pick, the Lakers would be in a position of strength in multiple negotiations. They could then leverage that asset to pursue players like Trey Murphy and Herb Jones, who would add the type of wing depth and versatility the team has been seeking. In essence, this approach turns one of the team's current stars into multiple pieces that could upgrade the roster in terms of both talent and long-term potential. The challenge has always been acquiring players like Murphy and Jones, primarily due to the cost in draft assets. Reports indicate that teams value them at a level comparable to multiple first-round picks, and realistically, that is a high bar for any team. However, by strategically leveraging the Pelicans' pick along with their own first-round selections, the Lakers could theoretically meet that requirement without overextending themselves. The key is recognizing the potential ceiling of the pick itself. A pick that could land at number 1 in this draft carries enormous value and could serve as the centerpiece of a multiplayer deal that strengthens both the starting lineup and the overall depth of the team. Beyond the mechanics of acquiring picks and trading assets, it's also about fit and the potential for growth. Austin Reaves could thrive in an environment like Atlanta, where his skill set complements the roster and he could be paired with co-stars and supporting players that maximize his abilities. Conversely, bringing in Trey Murphy and Herb Jones offers the Lakers a different kind of upside. Younger players with elite defensive skills, strong three-point shooting, and the versatility to play multiple positions. Pairing them with existing stars and emerging talents like Luka Doncic creates a dynamic and balanced team capable of competing at the highest level. The strategic thinking here goes beyond short-term gains. It is about constructing a roster that can sustain championship contention while maintaining financial flexibility. Let's break down how this could look on the court. You could have Luka Doncic orchestrating the offense, with Herb Jones and Trey Murphy providing wing defense and shooting, Tari bringing playmaking and athleticism, and DeAndre Ayton acting as the versatile big man who can stretch the floor and protect the rim. This starting five is built for both offensive efficiency and defensive versatility, giving the team multiple ways to attack opponents while maintaining balance across all positions. The supporting cast can continue to be strengthened with role players and secondary pieces, and the cap space created by these moves allows the Lakers to pursue additional talent through free agency or supplementary trades. Financially, trading Austin Reaves for this combination could be advantageous as well. While Reaves is performing at a high level, the contracts of Murphy and Jones are likely to be more team-friendly, allowing the Lakers to maintain flexibility for future roster moves. This strategic maneuvering is about optimizing both the present and the future, creating a situation where the team is competitive immediately while retaining the ability to adapt and grow in the coming seasons. Adding multiple players who complement the team's stars enhances the overall athleticism, depth, and versatility, making the Lakers a formidable force in every facet of the game. The potential outcomes are intriguing. If the Lakers execute a trade for the Pelicans pick and subsequently acquire Murphy and Jones, they transform the roster in a single offseason. If other opportunities arise, such as potential superstar availability in the draft or trades involving established stars, having that pick in hand gives them flexibility to act decisively. Even in the scenario where only the draft pick is retained, the Lakers can still select a top prospect who fits alongside existing stars, maintaining a pipeline of talent that could develop into a championship contending core. This strategy also allows for multiple contingencies. For instance, if Giannis Antetokounmpo becomes available in the offseason, the Lakers would have assets like the Pelicans pick to make a significant play. If that doesn't materialize, the team can still leverage the draft pick to bring in emerging talent, effectively hedging against different scenarios. The beauty of this approach lies in its versatility. Every move is designed to increase the team's upside while minimizing risk. By thinking creatively and executing strategically, the Lakers could reshape their roster in a way that maximizes both performance and long-term stability. The key takeaway here is that the Lakers are in a position to take control of their future. Holding a high-value draft pick like the Pelican selection provides leverage in trade discussions, enabling the team to pursue multiple avenues for improvement. Pairing this asset with strategic trades, smart acquisitions, and careful roster management could turn the Lakers into one of the most balanced and dynamic teams in the league. From offensive firepower to defensive versatility, the combination of talent, size, and skill has the potential to elevate the team to elite status. Continuing this conversation, let's dive deeper into what the Lakers roster could look like if these moves come to fruition. The idea isn't just about acquiring talent for the sake of it. It's about building a team that functions at an elite level on both ends of the floor. With Luka Doncic leading the offense, the team immediately gains a world-class playmaker who can create opportunities for everyone around him. Adding Trey Murphy as a secondary creator gives the offense a dual threat, allowing the Lakers to stretch the floor and attack from multiple angles. Murphy's ability to handle the ball and make plays off the bounce opens up driving lanes for Doncic and creates spacing that would make any opposing defense scramble. Herb Jones complements this perfectly with his two-way impact. He can guard multiple positions, hit open shots, and provide the kind of defensive versatility that allows the Lakers to switch seamlessly on pick and rolls and limit mismatches. When you combine these players with Tari, you are adding elite athleticism and creativity. Tari is capable of both scoring and facilitating, which makes him a nightmare for defenders in transition. His ability to read the floor and make quick decisions elevates the team's pace and makes every possession more dynamic. Pairing him with DeAndre Ayton gives the Lakers a front court that is both skilled and physically imposing. Ayton stretches the floor, protects the rim, and provides a lob threat that opens up alley-oop opportunities and easy baskets for Doncic, Murphy, and Jones. The combination of perimeter shooting, athletic wings, and a versatile big man means the Lakers would have the tools to dominate both in transition and half-court sets, a balance that is difficult for any team to defend against. Financial flexibility also plays a critical role in this plan. By trading Austin Reeves for multiple assets, the Lakers would lower long-term salary obligations while acquiring players who are entering their prime or still developing. This creates room to sign additional contributors in free agency, whether that is a complementary wing, a stretch big, or a dynamic guard who can handle pressure situations. Managing cap space carefully allows the team to pursue targeted improvements without sacrificing the core pieces, ensuring that the roster remains competitive while maintaining options for future growth. The strategic value of this approach is that it maximizes upside while controlling risk, a balance that championship teams need to achieve consistently. Let's imagine some of the on-court scenarios. A starting lineup of Doncic, Murphy, Jones, Tari, and Ayton provides an extraordinary combination of size, skill, and versatility. Defensively, You can switch seamlessly across multiple positions. Herb Jones can take on elite guards, Murphy can guard wings and forwards, Tari can cover the perimeter, and Ayton anchors the paint. Offensively, Doncic orchestrates the offense while Murphy and Tari create secondary scoring opportunities, and Ayton opens the floor for cutters and three-point shooters. The floor spacing would be excellent, making driving lanes plentiful and creating mismatches that favor the Lakers' speed, size, and shooting. Even in late-game scenarios, the team has multiple playmakers and versatile defenders who can adjust to whatever the opponent throws at them. Beyond the starting five, the depth would also improve significantly. Players like Keon Ellis or Dalton Knecht could add energy and versatility off the bench, allowing the Lakers to maintain intensity even when the starters rest. Adding players who are capable of contributing in multiple roles gives the coaching staff flexibility to experiment with lineups and adjust strategies based on matchups. Depth is often overlooked, but it is critical in a long season where injuries and fatigue inevitably play a role. By acquiring versatile wings and reliable role players, the Lakers would create a bench that can sustain performance at a high level, complementing the stars while also providing insurance for injuries or rotations. Now let's explore the potential risks. Austin Reaves has proven himself as a reliable and skilled player, and trading him carries a short-term impact. However, the goal here is long-term maximization. Reaves is performing at his peak right now, but there is a natural ceiling to his development. By trading him for multiple assets, including draft picks and young stars like Murphy and Jones, the Lakers gain the opportunity to upgrade the roster overall, both in talent and flexibility. The idea is not to diminish the team's potential, but to leverage current market value to create a more balanced and sustainable roster that can compete at the highest level for years to come. Another key point is the leverage the Lakers would have in negotiations. With the Pelicans' pick in hand, they are no longer negotiating from a position of scarcity. Instead, they control a premium asset that could determine multiple outcomes. This pick could be used to acquire elite wing players, a potential future superstar, or even be part of a package to pursue established talent in the league. The flexibility it provides allows the Lakers to explore multiple pathways simultaneously, increasing their chances of landing an optimal roster configuration. In short, acquiring the pick is not an end, but a strategic gateway to multiple possible improvements. Consider the potential championship implications. If the Lakers successfully integrate Murphy and Jones with the existing roster, they would have a starting lineup that combines elite playmaking, defensive versatility, shooting, and size. The team would be capable of matching up against nearly any opponent, with the ability to switch defensive schemes seamlessly while maintaining offensive fluidity. Adding depth and maintaining financial flexibility ensures that the roster can adapt to changing circumstances over the course of the season. This is the kind of comprehensive roster construction that championship teams rely on to sustain success, combining star talent with complementary pieces and strategic flexibility. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, whispers around the league suggest that the Los Angeles Lakers may be exploring a bold reshaping of their frontcourt, and one name keeps surfacing in conversations: LAURI Markkanen. According to people familiar with the situation, the Lakers have at least discussed the framework of a deal with the Utah Jazz that would center on Markkanen heading to Los Angeles in exchange for RUI HACHIMURA, plus potential additional considerations still being debated behind closed doors. Nothing is close to official, but the idea itself has sparked intrigue. Markkanen's skill set as a versatile scorer with size and shooting touch would theoretically complement the Lakers' stars, offering spacing and a reliable offensive option who can operate both on the perimeter and inside. Internally, some believe that his ability to stretch defenses could unlock a different dimension for Los Angeles, especially in lineups that have occasionally struggled to generate consistent half-court offense. From Utah's perspective, the speculation raises equally interesting questions. HACHIMURA is younger, athletic, and on a manageable contract, traits that could appeal to a Jazz organization often linked to patient roster building and asset flexibility. League observers note that Utah has shown a willingness in the past to listen on almost any player, provided the return aligns with its long-term vision. HACHIMURA's potential growth, paired with draft compensation or salary balancing pieces, could make the conversation worth entertaining. Skeptics, however, caution that such a move would not be without risk. MARKKANEN's contract situation and future salary demands loom large, while the Lakers will be sacrificing depth and a player who has already shown he can deliver in high-pressure moments. On the Jazz side, moving a player of MARKKANEN's caliber could be seen as premature unless the offer becomes too compelling to ignore. For now, it remains just that, a rumor circulating through front offices and agent circles. Still, the mere possibility of a MARKKANEN for HACHIMURA swap underscores how aggressively the Lakers may be probing the market and how open the Jazz could be to reshaping their core if the right opportunity presents itself. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.